What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel where you hear news about Manchester United and updates. And fun enough, we have a derby match in this coming weekend, Manchester United versus Manchester City. I think Manchester City is the home team. Etihad, we are going to Etihad. It's going to be an interesting game because we have a bunch of players, injured players for Manchester City. I think we have just Dalot, Lisandro is still injured, Mount and Konya. I think those are the ones we have. So probably I think Zexi, we have a space, or probably we have Kase and Hogarth, and we have Kobe Menu. So hopefully Kobe can play alongside with Casemiro, or Ugart and Casemiro, one of the two. Probably Fernandez should push forward now. That's what I think. He should push forward now to create more chance. And I feel Sesko or Zexi will be in the top zone. I can't tell if Onana will be keeping, but he should be keeping. I can't wait to see him, actually. I can't wait to see him. And I have been hearing some other news, and it is kind of funny to me, actually, because I'm hearing it from a very old person. Onana feels like he's the best keeper at the moment. He said, based on news, he said the Manchester United, I think the coach, or I don't know, make him a scapegoat. Actually, he said they make him a scapegoat. He is supposed to be the scapegoat, right? He is supposed to be the scapegoat because it cost a lot of things for us. There are some basic things that as a keeper you should not make this error. Say they are taking you as a scapegoat, which is really unfair to a player, right? But really you're just part of the scapegoats we have in the team. Let me say just part of it, because we still have other guys that has been in the team for a long time, which we just flushed them this last transfer window. But funny enough, Onana really cost us a lot. There are basic errors. We know there are errors. We know it starts well from the back, and given the pass, errors can come through that. But there are some errors that should not be coming from a keeper of that level. Those errors are not supposed to be coming from them. And funny enough, if the error is just one in 2 months, I listen, Liverpool keeper, he does a lot of error, right? But he makes impacts for it. Ederson does the same thing, makes impact. Raya also left post some other times, makes impact. But Onana can make 2-3 errors in a match. I've seen last season, we have seen 3 goals in a match, and we could not even win the match. So now we take a draw. Galatasaray, Ziyech, he was one who took the hand out of the whole game, making errors that a normal keeper of that standard should not be making. Funny enough, I don't know what he really wants. We are not in Champions League, which was the agreement. They are going to cut the salary down. This is kind of funny, right? They are going to cut the salary down. Okay, now you are collecting 120, I think. Collecting 120, which was the main agreement. So now you are partially the key factor that took us away from Champions League last season. Partially a key factor that took us away from the chance of even getting any Europa competition this season, and you came back to ask for a raise. It's kind of funny because let me say right now, you are giving me a job, and I can't complete the job, right? I can't complete the job, or I'm not doing the job as well as it should be. Is it right for me to come and request for more salary, or just make sure you can see the reason why to give me more salary? He makes mistake that causes the team, and you feel there's no other keeper that's you are the best keeper in Man U, which is the very worst incident we have. You are the best keeper in Man U, meaning you are better than Bahia, because I don't know what is going on with that guy also. So you feel so arrogant that you feel you are the best keeper in Man U, and you can request for salary more than the salary you are collecting, because your foundation you're having in Cameroon, which is very funny, very funny. I can't be working with you in your office, and I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do for you, huh? And then you cut my salary down because of I'm not doing the work I am supposed to do for you. So now you are requesting for money because you have a contract outside you are building, which is not really making sense. I never gave you the authority to do anything outside. It is your own it's your own responsibility. So why are you bringing me into the picture? Why are you bringing mine into the picture? You created the foundation yourself. Why are you thinking that the money that is coming from where you actually destroyed, and you are expecting them to give you this back to that place? Apparently you thought they are not going to be for other people, but look at what you did. Even the last game, you showed us that we don't have a goalkeeper at all, because you claim you are the best keeper in Man U. If you are the best keeper in Man U, then we don't have any goalkeeper at all, right? No, if I'm not mistaken, we don't have any goalkeeper at all, because the Jag used about 12 years in Man U, and I guess he made just 22 errors or 17 errors. I can't remember. I think it was on make 20 errors, and you are in 2 years. You've made 17 errors leading to goal. 17 errors leading to goal, which is very disturbing. You claim you need a raise because your wages is being deducted, and you feel like you need money to raise your foundation. You promised them that thing. It was not part of your contract. You didn't write it there. It's not like when they said they are going to cut your salary if there's no Champions League opportunity or Europa opportunity. It was not written in the contract that if we didn't qualify, which is what you actually cost though, if we didn't qualify, when we reduce the wages, we will still give you a little money to support your foundation. Nobody sent you to run any foundation, right? You have to earn. Hey, you can't expect you not to do the work well from when you are getting the money. You are getting money from me. You should do the work well, because you know you are spending it here. It's like you have children at home, and you are not even doing your work well in the work. You are not doing your work perfectly well, professionally. You should know the money you didn't earn there will affect those at home. So I can't say how you are as heavy as 94 kg as a keeper. Heavy as 94 kg. Even Courtois is 96. But the guy is tall. He has that capacity to stretch. You don't have that strength. You don't have, and you are still that heavy. I don't feel like you should exercise to really loosen those weight, because I don't know why the weight is there. 26 years old, 27 years old. Funny, no, funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny, because I can't be older than you. I can't be older than you. And funny enough, you came to the preseason with injury. And if we all can remember, and I'm sure you can remember also, you were playing a side game in Cameroon. You're playing street game in Cameroon, which is a ground where you can easily get injured. You are getting injured on the field. Aside on the street football is a place where you can easily get yourself injured. You got injured. You came for preseason, and the second day you said you have hamstring. If I'm not mistaken, hamstring does not come just once. You know, it's something that you triggered, and I'm very sure that is not what you triggered on the pitch. You have been stressing yourself up, stressing the legs up on the street football. We saw your highlights. You are backing about two people. I don't know. giving, because you are so strong, you are standing well. So you came into preseason with injury, which, for what I know, the coach was so pissed because we don't plan to get the keeper. I don't know why they don't plan to get, but I see it as they don't feel like it's priority yet to get the keeper. But you see, the keeper we have having issues of this sort, coming from it's not as if we went for AFCON, it's not as if we went for other competition. You went to street football, got injured. You're affecting the club you are in, and you are still expecting them to raise. I really can't believe your agent, or it is you that can't really talk to yourself, to tell you that we are not supposed to even ask, because you are not supposed to ask if you can't work up to the expectation. You are not supposed to ask for a raise when you can work up to. People get promoted at work due to the works and things you have done. You practically brought us back, and you are expecting a raise for the ability you never created. No, that is rubbish. That is rubbish. Your country game this week, you played a country game now. You see Onana, the guy practically has beaten your defender from the middle of the pitch. You saw that. That's a long place. You saw that, and you stayed in your position, and you waited for the guy to get into your box before diving. You should have just come outside and narrow the post. If he had scored from, whatever he can do from outside, we know it's not your fault. He has beaten the defender. You are supposed to come and cover the space you can cover. If he can aim it from outside, let him do it. But you have supported you. But no, you stayed as far as very close to your line, and he was waiting for the guy to just hit the ball to your right side. Because I don't understand you reading. He just played it to the middle because he saw you now. You are just so dumb. Just staying there. Come outside. Is a easy thing for a keeper. I don't keep for money, but I know when to come outside and not to come outside. You can't just stay back, and it look like we are playing a football game in the street, and there's a keeper at the post that really don't know what to do, because that's what I see. Like the coach or the players, hey, come outside. You have to be calling the keeper to come outside. Why? You are collecting salary, 120 for God's sake. You are staying back on your line, and you saw him coming from afar. You could not come out to narrow the space for him, to narrow the goalpost for him. You stayed in a very wide goalpost, expecting the guy to just hit the ball to your right side. After the momentum he has been building before getting to your place, it is not fair to yourself either. It is not fair to yourself either. And you keep requesting for money that you didn't work for. And practically went to Turkey because there is a raise in the salary. I think the salary, if he gets there, will be more than what he's getting here. I think it's a nice one for us to just take him off the page. Back to Manchester United versus Manchester City versus Manchester United. I really see us winning the game. Well, I think the both teams have had enough rest, but I think injury-wise, hopefully we won't lose a lot of our chances, and we should use our keeper. And I'm worrying a bit. Use our keeper. Even if you can't use school first, use our keeper. I really can't be so stressed that there will be a corner kick and I won't be convenient where I'm sitting down. So I think Uh, I think the guy is not using Lemans. I think it was Lemans we call him. So he said Lomans. Lomans. It's supposed to be O. It's not L-A. Lomans. So whatever. So we use Lomans. We use Euro. We use Delete. We use Shaw. We use Mashari is back. And Dalot is on injury, right? So put Mashari, put the Dogu. So I feel the middle should be Casemiro, Kobe Meno, hopefully Kobe Meno, and Fernandez can push forward. Sesko should start, and if Sesko is not starting, we need Zexin because Mount does not put pressure. No, Sesko should start because he gives pressure also. I really will miss Mount and Konya because they are the players that actually give pressure in the upfront. I think I will miss both of them. So Sesko should start for pressure, and I think Ahmad also for Mashwari. Oh, let's see how the coach can do it. It's gonna be a tough selection. Hopefully, we won't select what we really get the game spot because it is very hard to really make selections. Very hard to make selections, especially when you want two of your best players out. So you have to bring in and squeeze in some players also. Very hard to make selections. So I think it should be a big opportunity for us to make a point. Funny enough, one of us have to win. I believe we have to win, and a draw will save the both coach. I'm not saying save them from sacking, but save them from criticism because Pep also is facing one thing or the other. They see him losing 2 games and in 3 matches. 2 games in 3 matches. Man, you winning 1 game and drawing 1 in 3 matches. So I really think both of them really need to make a point. So I don't feel I want to draw, but I feel I want to win. I don't give a fuck about Man City. I want to win, right? I'll see you guys again, probably before the match. Yes, before the match. I'll see you guys. We'll talk again before the match, and you should keep liking and subscribing. Share for me if you can. Let's make communication more easy for ourselves. Yeah. Thank you. We'll see you again. Yeah?